Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? My name is Ed Hula. I am the press secretary for Congresswoman Williams, the Congresswoman for the 5th Congressional District, and I am in charge of the art competition here in our office. And I am also a former art student of the 5th Congressional District. So it is with particular pride and particular interest that I wanted to be involved with this project, and I have watched all of the entrants come in, and I have to say that I am incredibly impressed with everyone's submission, and I would like to give from me a very hearty congratulations to all of the artists here in the 5th District for participating, and thank you for your submissions, and everyone should be very proud. Before we begin, I would like to thank the members of the Art Contest Competition Committee. Of course, our chair, Jill Simmons. Jill, I don't want to say how, yes. I also will let you decide if you want to say how long you've been doing the art competition, but I know that this has been something you have been very involved with for a long time. Michelle Anderson, Shara Baugh, Michelle Bennett Copeland, Teresa Bronner, Zoli Conde Knowles, Rebecca Desmarais, Sarah Dubinion, Shirley Favors, Adrian Green, Vivian Guevara, Michael Hickman, Ann Lanford, Marcella Muhammad, Andy A. Reeves-Smith, Horace A. Simmons, Angela Simon, and Elizabeth Talmadge. Thank you for everything that you have done, not only this year and what has been a very challenging year or a very challenging past 14 months for everyone, but thank you for all of the support that you have given to the art competition throughout the year. Now I would like to turn it over to our chairwoman, Jill Simmons, who will introduce the Congresswoman and also say a few words about some of the art or the artists that we are honoring tonight.
Thank you, Ed. It's my pleasure. Around late September of last year, Kate Macleod of the High Museum told me that their programs would be online because of the pandemic and that we could still have our annual art event with them in the virtual world. With that information, the volunteer Congressional Art Committee decided to proceed with planning this event despite the pandemic and the passing of Congressman John Lewis. Knowing that the new congressional staff may decide not to have a contest this year and may choose not to work with the current art committee. We would not know anything definitive until early January of this year, after the new congressperson's inauguration and a new staff was in place. The art teachers readily agreed to perform as though the art contest would happen, and their students willingly executed the art. All of the artworks are original, well-crafted and designed, extremely thoughtful, some making statements about current events, current times and struggles, some abstractions to realistic depictions of animals and birds. Ruth Riley of the Congressional Office worked with Congressman John Lewis for many years and has remained part of the new staff. She provided a history about the current art committee and the source and the success of previous art contests to Congresswoman Nikema Williams and her new staff. Thanks to Ruth, we got the word to officially proceed. After talking to Ed Hula, I learned that he was a high school friend to the son of Laura Lieberman, who brought me onto this Congressional Art Committee as her co-chair many years ago, back in 2000. And that he has known the Congresswoman Williams for many years also. Congresswoman Nikema Williams served in the Georgia State Legislature for District 39 beginning in 2018 and serves as the chair of the Democratic Party of Georgia. She was an Electoral College member for the 2020 elections. She was a personal friend of Congressman John Lewis and considered him as her mentor. In November 2018, she was arrested for obstruction at Georgia State Capitol building along with protesters. She had been standing quietly with her constituents who wanted their voices heard about every vote being counted. The police arrested her, placed zip ties around her wrist, booked her in the county jail, and told her she would have to remove her clothes for a strip search. Mind you, there were some of her male legislative colleagues also at the Capitol viewing the protesters, yet they were not arrested. In Georgia's state constitution, it is written that state legislators are free from being arrested. She was released from jail around 5 hours after the incident on a signature bond. On January 6th of this year, after being inaugurated as a member of the US Congress, because of the insurrection that day at the US Capitol, she found a secure space, as did hundreds of her fellow Congress members, senators, staff, and the many other employees at the US Capitol. At some time that day, she had seen the Confederate flag being carried through the Capitol, which she took that someone was trying to send a reminder that no matter how far we get in this country, that they are trying to put us in our place. What does she do with that reminder? She told a CNN reporter, push forward. After hearing that interview of the Congresswoman and viewing the artwork of this year's students, a passage literally fell into my hands, and I have to share it with you. The future does not belong to those who are content with today, apathetic toward common problems and their fellow man alike, timid and fearful in the face of new ideas and bold projects. Rather, it will belong to those who can blend vision, reason, and courage in a personal commitment to the ideal and great enterprises of American society. This speech was delivered by Senator Robert F. Kennedy to the young people of South Africa on June 6, 1966. Congresswoman Nikema Williams believes in the legacy of Congressman John Lewis of a fair and just society for all, to fight for that and continue to push forward. Please warmly help me welcome the 5th Congressional District of Georgia, Congresswoman Nikema Williams of the United States Senate.
Thank you so much, Jill. I was not expecting that introduction. Typically, everyone that is on, people will just read a bio from that they find online. But Jill, I see why you have been in charge of the Congressional Art Competition for the 5th District for so many years, because what you just read to me, I felt like I was hearing art. So thank you so much for that introduction. And thank you for pouring your heart and soul into this competition and making sure that we were still able to serve the 5th Congressional District even during the pandemic. Congressman Lewis loved art. And if you have ever visited him at his home or had a conversation with him, art was a part of his life. And so it was important to me coming into this role that I continued to have an art competition and that we made sure that we were continuing to uplift some of the legacies that he left behind. So y'all, I have seen the artwork. You're viewing it now as it goes across your screen, and I am blown away by the talent, so much talent right here in Georgia's 5th District. So I hope that you're all proud of your accomplishments just by your submissions throughout this program. From becoming an adult during the time of racial reckoning in America to making sense of a global pandemic and capturing the world around you and so much more. The artistic accomplishments on display, y'all, is exceptional. I know after seeing how talented you all are, no matter what awaits you after high school, you will be successful in anything that you do. And please count me as a friend and a co-conspirator for justice as you make your way in this world. So many people made tonight possible. And I thank you, Jill, for But I also need to thank the High Museum and Kate Macleod. Thank you so much for your partnership. And I cannot wait until next year when we can all safely be in person and we can celebrate our young artists right here in the Fifth and at the halls of the High Museum. Patti Guevara of SCAD Atlanta, thank you so much for your support through the years, and thank you for generously contributing a $3,000 scholarship to the SCAD for the winner of tonight's art competition. The Art Institute of Atlanta, another long-term partner of the 5th Congressional District Art Competition, once again offering a scholarship to the Art Institute of Atlanta. A $12,000 scholarship is available for the first place winner if you decide to attend the Art Institute of Atlanta, and a $7,500 scholarship for the second place winner and $3,500 for the third place winner. And I know that they couldn't be here tonight, but they send their congratulations to everyone here, and we will make sure that you get in touch for that scholarship money. All of the teachers in the 5th Congressional District. I have a son who's in kindergarten, and I know what it's been like on our teachers throughout this pandemic. So I applaud you for everything that you did to get our children through the pandemic and to continue to nurture our students. Thank you for nurturing and developing the artists that we're celebrating tonight. As a former teacher, I know how hard you work. As a parent, I get this dedication and this commitment because it is evident in your students' accomplishments tonight. Thank you to the committee members. This was a tough competition. You heard Jill talk about she didn't know if all of the work that they'd done would have been in vain. We didn't know who was going to win the election, but they pushed forward. The entire committee pushed forward to make sure that our children, our students, were still celebrated. And I'm happy that we're able to get the competition back on track after last year. And of course, y'all, none of this could be possible without the artists. So thank you to all of the artists tonight. Thank you for your hard work, your talent, and I'm proud to congratulate all of the stars. Agentris Griffin, and y'all, we're gonna give everybody a round of applause, and I'm gonna call everybody's name because when I saw this art, I know that I don't have this talent and these skills, so I wanna applaud you all for your submissions. Agentris Griffin. Alicia Bauer. Alex Villarreal. Alexander Rivera Navarez. Andre Powell. Autumn Carter. Bailey Brewster. Chandler Morgan. Claire Sprinkle. Dylan Gillen. Ella Shiver. Isabella Whiteside. Jaden Williams. Jalen Johnson. Dalia Johnson, sorry. Julian Hodges. Catherine Wise. Kasia Ratcliffe. Laura Geese. Lillian Rayner. Lucia Raber Venus. Maria Perez. Mia Wood. Ronald Martin Sanchita Rudra. Taisha Hall. Vanessa Oliver. And last but certainly not least, Virginia Dean. So without further ado, are y'all ready?
Yes.
And I did not know who the winners were until right now. So I am getting a surprise along with all of you.
I'm going to pull them up.
The third place winner, Virginia Dean of Atlanta International School, for her art, A Year to Remember. And boy, oh boy, was it a year to remember. Do we have Virginia's art?
technical difficulties. Hold on one second. Sorry about that.
After the year that we've had, we can hold on.
Right? How many times do we say technical difficulties? There we go.
A year to remember. And in second place, a Gentris Griffin, Frederick Douglass High School, Sunshine.
Woo, Gentris!
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Love you.
And y'all, because art is so important to Congressman Lewis, we've decided to name each year's first place winner the John Robert Lewis Art Award. So this will hang in the halls of Congress, and you are this year's winner of the first annual John Robert Lewis Art Competition Award. And the recognition goes to, for first place, Alexander Rivera Navarez, South Atlanta High School, Reflection. Alexander, are you on? Would you like to make a congratulatory speech?
Yes, I'm on. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank the High Arts Museum. I didn't know I was first place, but I would like to thank everyone here for participating. I saw some artwork in there. It was great. Just like you said, it was like something, yeah, it's pretty nervous. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Alexander. And now I'd like to invite Kate from the High Museum to make brief remarks and congratulate everyone.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kate Macleod. I'm with the High Museum of Art, head of School and Teacher Services, and we have been partnering with the 5th Congressional District every year, and it is a huge honor to work with the district and really a joy to see student artwork. Everybody's work, as everybody has said so far, is extremely impressive at the museum. We love to see the work on display. It's currently on our website right now, all of the work, and it will stay up for the next year. So please encourage everyone to see it and to make sure that you send your friends and family to see your artwork online. But we're so proud of everybody, and I am just so blown away by the art and the talent that we've seen in the exhibition this year. It's extremely impressive. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kate. And Patti, I'll turn it over to you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for letting me join in and seeing all this amazing work. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Patti Guevara. I'm an assistant director of admission at SCAD. And congratulations to all of the winners and participants. This really was a trying year for a lot of us. So it really is heartwarming and inspiring to see you guys take this time to really turn this into a positive and continue to make such amazing work. Y'all are doing amazing things, and we would love to see all of your faces at SCAD someday.
Thanks for that. And before, Congressman, I want to step in real quick, 1 second, to say that we are still trying to find out if we will have an in-person art competition, but in Congress, but the winner will be displayed in Congress, and we hope to invite you all. We don't know if it will be safe to do so, but we will be in touch if we are able to do that this year. But thank you and congratulations to everyone once again.
And before we conclude for the night, I want to make sure that I open up the floor to all of the people who made submissions tonight, all of our students who are with us. If you have any questions for me or any questions for the High Museum of Art or SCAD, feel free to unmute yourself and don't be shy, y'all. Ask your questions. The floor is yours. Okay, going once? Going twice? Well, you might not have questions tonight, but I will tell you that my doors are always open at my office. And you can feel free to call upon us if you need anything, and we will be happy to continue to make the connection with SCAD Atlanta, with the High Museum of Art, with Ed in my office, or with the Atlanta Art Institute. So our doors are open to you because we are so proud of the work that you're doing. We thank you so much for sharing your creations with us. They are truly a testament to your artistic vision, and you should always be proud of what you've shown us tonight. Please stay in touch as you continue your academic development and your artistic dreams. You're all going to accomplish great things, and I cannot wait to celebrate with you in person next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey, Dundee.